qué ha supuesto ese acercamiento y cómo se ha llevado a cabo.
Yep. In the last 7 years, MasterCard had changed dramatically the way of communicating with consumers. So before that, we were more than any other thing running brand advertising all over the world, and it was 100% a B2B approach supporting the brand. And today we are closer to the consumers. So we are working on social networks. We are trying to create tools to really be very close to the consumer, having discussions with them. We are putting together platforms and programs for consumers, directly to consumers. We are creating our own programs like Priceless Cities, for example, where consumers have to register, and we are creating for the first time a database. So in the past, the database was only from the banks. Today, the banks understood that it was good that we also communicate to consumers in a very authentic and honest way, directly with them, and bringing programs to them that really can enjoy. So we really believe that experiences matter more than things. That is based on research, based on consumer insights, and with that we are creating platforms like Priceless Cities, where we are bringing experiences to consumers that they can enjoy with their families.
And do you receive good feedback from your customers?
The consumers, so we have a large database now. Consumers are very engaged with the platform. They are pushing us to create new and more exciting experiences every single day, and we are trying to do that. Priceless Cities is a platform that is in 43 cities around the world in local language, and at the same time they are interacting with each other. So consumers from the US that are traveling to Paris, they can read what experiences we have in Paris in English, and vice versa. So in France we have Priceless Paris, and in Priceless Paris the consumers from France, they can read everything in French, and if they are flying to or traveling to London or Buenos Aires, Rio, New York or Singapore, they can read everything that we have available for them in the local language, so in French.
So listening to your customers now is one of the most important things for MasterCard?
I have to say, we've been always listening to the consumer. It always has been very important to develop products. In some cases, we develop the product based on the needs of the consumers and working together with the banks. In this particular case, when it comes to Priceless Cities, what we are trying to do is bring what matters to consumers. So we know that emotional elements matter more than tangible things. And this is how the Priceless campaign was born 18 years ago, listening to consumers. Priceless Cities was born 5 years ago, listening to consumers again, in which we realized that 90% of the affluent consumers lived in big cities, and 93% of them, they travel from city to city. So we went into how can we make the life of these people traveling and living in cities much better, bringing experiences that they are telling us that matter more than things. And we try to enable that relationship between the consumer traveling around the world or living in a city and having great experiences locally.